Welcome everybody. So it's the end of April, we're coming up to the end of tax season and the filing deadline for personal taxes. You might be worried that your return won't get filed on time, so what does that mean? Well, first off, no need to panic. Anybody who is getting a refund on the return, the deadline shouldn't be a big concern because penalties and interests are for late filing a tax return are based on your balance owing. So if you're getting a refund, that means no penalties, no interest, no worries, okay? Secondly, if you are owing taxes on your return, if you do file your return late, there would be penalties and interest that could apply, but only if you have a balance owing. So what are your options? Well, you can send in an installment to CRA ahead of the deadline. So even if you file after the deadline, if you have enough installments to cover your balance owing, no penalties and interest will apply. So you can send a payment in. If you can try and estimate your taxes, if you know kind of what you normally owe based on prior years, you can use that as an estimate. If you send in too much money because you overestimated, again, not to worry, that will be refunded out back to you when you file your return, okay? And if you send too little money, then there could be late filing penalties and interest that apply, but only on the shortfall amount. So if you're short by $200 and there is a late filing penalty that applies on that, even if your tax bill was $5,000, if you're only short by $200, the penalty and interest will just apply on that $200 shortfall and could be minimal depending on the amount. But might be a better idea to be conservative and send a little bit more than you expect to make sure that you cover your basis on that, okay? That being said, if you are self-employed, the filing deadline for you is only technically June 15th. So you do have an extra month and a half to file your return. So again, not to worry about that before any filing of penalties would apply. That being said, even though your filing deadline is June 15th, your balance owing is still due April 30th. And so what that means is there's no filing penalty until June 15th, but you will start to accrue interest on any outstanding balance. So even if you're only filing your return later in May or even June, you might want to send a payment in to avoid those interest charges. CRA did recently increase their interest charges up to 10%. So it is a decently high amount of interest that they could be charging you depending on your balance owing. So how to send your payment in? Well, the easiest way is to send a payment online through electronic banking. If you've done that already, it'll be the same thing as last year. If you've never done it, you would just need to find Canada Revenue Agency as the person that you're paying, the account that you're paying, and your account number would be your SIN. So as you would have seen on the website, if the information comes to us after April 15th, we cannot guarantee it'll be done by the end of the month. We'll do our best, but even if it's not done by the end of the month, we will get it done for you as effectively and efficiently as we can to get you the most money back. Thanks for watching.